everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be a little different. So in this video I'm going to share with you all of the recent stationery items that I have found on Temu that really match the aesthetic of the minimalist functionalist planning, similar to, you know, items from cloth and paper, for example, or just really nice pens that I would have purchased ordinarily from cloth and paper. So I'm going to do storage items, planner supplies, sticky notes and pens mainly, and like I said, everything is from Temu. So first of all, I'm going to start up with pens. So this is one of my favorite pens from cloth and paper. It is a black gel pen 0.5 and I think it was called Summer Breeze, and it just writes really nicely and it's very black. And I've been wanting a pen that can replace this one. But of course, cloth and paper are not cheap. So this would have been about €5 maybe for one pen. And I do have two of these. So let me show you what I have found. So I have found nearly an exact match. And I love the muted colours of these, the browns, the creams, the pinks. They really suit my aesthetic, my planner aesthetic. And they write absolutely beautifully. So these are €2.17 for a pack of 5 on Temu. And I'm obviously going to link everything down below so you can buy them as well if you want to. So they are 6-pack coffee themed pens. And as you can see, they write almost exactly the same as the pen from cloth and paper. So I'm really happy with these. Okay, so that's the first pen. The second set of pens that I got are these beautiful pens as well. These are also 0.5 in black gel, and these were $3.82 for 5-pack. I have one in my other planner, but I love how they feel. So they're kind of a soft grip feel. They feel kind of heavyweight, but I love how they are thin enough to fit in even the smallest of pen loops on any planner, because that can be a problem with pens that you buy, that they don't fit in the pen loops. So these are another great pen suggestion, and they write really well. Very happy with these. So the next set of pens that I got was actually a really great deal. So it was an 8-pack of retractable gel pens, and it was €3.33. And I mean, this set even includes Sarasa Clip Zebra pens, which, I mean, you can buy them individually on cloth and paper and it would cost you the price of the whole packet of pens. And again, they're all wonderful to write with, so I'd highly recommend getting those. Another cute set I got was these 5 set in the pink colour, and again they're all black 0.5, and these were only €2.12 for the 5. I got a couple of packets of these. If you've seen any of my shorts on my pen drawers, you'll know just how many pens I actually have at the moment. Another great pack were these 5-pack of Line Flow, and these are very similar to the Zebra pen as well. So I'm looking to see which one I have open already. So this one, and again, these are really nice gel pen. They all write really great. I could highly recommend any of these. And then the last set of pens that I would recommend is the 7-piece Mocha Gel ballpoint pen pack, and these come in a multitude of colors. So I got them in cream and blue, and 7 of those are only €2.48. Okay, I'm going to move on to some highlighters now, and these are similar to the Tombow brush pens, and these are $1.74 for 4. Sorry, these are more like highlighters, but they have a dual tip and the colors are really neutral, and they come in all different colors. I got them in a kind of a green color and in this dusky pink as well. And as you can see, they're lovely muted colors. So I'd really recommend these, and they look really well in any acrylic holders as well. So they're different shades of pink. And like I said, they have a fine tip and a brush tip. And I'll just show you the green colour as well that I got. Kind of a grey green, really pretty. And they write really well. Next up, I'm going to share a 16-piece highlighter set that cost me only €3.36. And that is for these lovely pastel highlighters. They are a really nice addition to not only my stationery drawer, but also my planner collection. And these are coloured highlighters. And again, they write really well. No issues with them. Would highly recommend those as well. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to some dot stickers, as many of us planners like to use these dot stickers for highlighting things in our planners. And you know, these can be very expensive when you're buying them in single sheets. However, these are rolls that are €1 each, and they have, I think it's like over 200 stickers on each one. Let me just, well, it's 2 meters. Let me see, does it say the number of stickers? It doesn't say the amount, but I mean, you can imagine how many there are if there are 200 meters of, or sorry, 2 meters full roll of these stickers. So these are transparent dots, and they are just beautiful for marking dates and to-dos in your planner. And they come in all different colours, but I got them in this kind of a pink gradient and this neutral gradient. Okay, next up I want to share these circle transparent sticky notes. For any of you that know, we can buy these, similar ones of these, from the likes of Cloth and Paper. But I mean, you'd pay about €8 for just a small set of 3. And these are incredible because you get 400 pieces for $2.19. So 400 circle sticky notes for that price. And they come in different colours. And I went for the muted colours again. So these are really lovely. And just like the Cloth and Paper ones, you can write on them with the uni ball pin. So they're a really great addition. All of those for $2 or €2, depending on what country you're in. So next up, if you're like me, you buy multiples of these type of page flags from Cloth and Paper. And while I do love having them on this card and putting them in my credit card pockets at the front of my planners, so in all of my planners I have this credit card holder which holds page flags like that. However, they're quite expensive if you were to keep using them like that. So I have found a similar offering on Temu. So these ones, again, they're muted colours, and there is all different colours that you can get, but I like mainly the greys and the beiges and the browns. So these were $1.23 for a pack of 4. So €1.23 for a pack of 4. I couldn't recommend these enough as well. And like that, you can also write on these, just as you can the ones from Cloth and Paper. So they're a great way for marking and highlighting things in your planner. Okay, next up I'm going to talk sticky notes, and I have bought numerous versions of these Cloth and Paper sticky notes over the years. I have them in all different colours, and what I really like about them is the fact that they are all really muted colours that match my planner aesthetic. However, they are about €5 per pack, and we go through so many sticky notes that I needed to find something similar. So I have found on Temu you can get really lovely muted colour sticky notes, really cheap. So I got a couple of packets of these, and they were only like $2.83 a packet. Sorry, that's a Cloth and Paper one. But you can see that they're lovely muted tones, and they just are really similar to the ones that Cloth and Paper provide. So $2.83 for a packet of 6, or you can buy it in a packet of 12 as well. Okay, so still on the subject of sticky notes, these ones are really nice because they have some, you know, designs on them, and like these are really great for functional planning. So this one has to-do list, memo, 30-day challenges, so for goals or habit tracking, a daily habit tracker, weekly plan, a quadrant grid, and some different versions of grid sticky notes, and they are really nice to write on. And these were €4 for all of these. You know, and if you were to buy these on the planner websites, you would probably at least pay €4 per packet. So I'm really happy with those. Okay, next on my list is transparent sticky notes. So again, these are the ones that you can write on with the Unipin pen, but I love these because they are in, of course, the muted colors that I like planning with, and I've never seen them before. Usually I have seen pink and yellow in a Post-it brand, but I've never seen these lovely muted colors anywhere. But I was able to get a pack of 12 of these for €5.60. So while I'm not really a fan of the pink and yellow, the rest, it's worth it just for the rest of these colors, because I mean, these will do me forever. Any planner I use, I can find a color in here that matches. So yeah, really recommend those, and they stick really well, and you can write on them really well. Okay, next up we have these acrylic drawer organizers to hold all of my stationery in my Alex drawers, and these are $2.97 for a pack of 2. Now I did buy a number of packets of these. You can have a look at my shorts and you can see inside my drawers, but these are a really great quality, and 3 or 4 packs of these will fill up the Alex drawers, no problem. So you're talking about €12 for a full stationery drawer with acrylic organizers. Okay, so the next acrylic item I want to show you is this wonderful pen holder, and this was €7, and like these can go up to about €20 on Amazon or more. And you can see there's lots of different storage compartments of different shapes and sizes. I've actually got 2 of these, one of them on my desk and one of them on one of my shelves. Really great quality, really strong and sturdy. The next item I want to show you are these clear bookends, and I use these for holding planners on my desk. So I actually got 3 of these. These are €4.74, so they're really worth it in my opinion. For basically a $5, you have an acrylic bookend. Okay, and then the second last item I just want to show you is this set of 6 pieces of these plastic dividers. Up until now, I had been purchasing the glass dividers from Cloth and Paper, which are, I believe, about €18 for a set. These are $2.29. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I've got a couple of sets now for different planners, and they are just a perfect addition to any A5 planner. Okay, and the last item I wanted to show you was these stackable A4 document holders, but I'm actually using them to house my planners. And you can see I have that acrylic storage container on top. And these are they come in a pack of 2, and they are just a wonderful addition to be able to store all of your planners or your documents on your desk, neat and tidy. So that's it, guys. I'm just giving you a look inside one of my drawers here with the acrylic holders, and thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.